Hey, what's up, man? Duke CT here. This is gonna be a video response to you, Pacifist 299. Also, first off, once again, and congratulations to the 400 subs. Good job, man. Hopefully, I can make it up there, make it up to that mountain. Anyway, Cena burning the Orton's like, well, to me, the reason why Orton's over, they basically let him basically do the same thing, um, what he did as a heel. He basically is doing, like you say, he's doing the stuff he did to faces last year, now doing the heels. Looks very interesting, and you can look the same point of what Edge is doing as well on SmackDown. Basically keeping the name Ultimate Opportunist, but not really backing down anymore. It's not just tweaking it a bit. And to me, that's the most. I think that's a good thing, a very good thing. Oh, and one more other thing though about this, one thing that really is not really a how do you just to me just really sticks to my head. Just uh, the John Cena started this way out too. John Cena started out as someone you could they just basically made him do the same thing, but yet win against heels. But I don't think I don't. I honestly the WWE they're gonna make them basically be like kiss babies and hugging, fat chicks. Like what Batista said in a matter of a couple of months. That's what they're gonna be doing. Because the WWE does not know how to book an anti-face, no, an anti-hero face anymore. I think they're just too common trying to be all kiddie and dumbing down everything, which is BS. And I think you and anyone else in wrestling shooter would agree that you can do PG fine, but if you watch say shows like Batman the Animated Series, you could watch recently you watch How to Train Your Dragon. They didn't talk down to the children. No, 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 no. Our shows like we said as Avatar, they actually said they treat them as well. They didn't talk down to them. It had some good effects, stuff for the kids, larger than characters, but also a storyline for the older generation, like older people like myself, also for the great vaunted 18 to 34 bracket, that sort of thing. That's is what the audience of WWE is lacking. And honestly, if you keep going to this kiddie thing, and they have the kids in the women, but when the kids grow up, they're gonna go right to UFC or right to say to a lesser extent Ring of Honor or God help you TNA. But yeah, that's another video for another time. My lack of my disdain for TNA. But anyway, uh, yeah, I mean, they're going to lose out in the long run. Sure, they get the young kids, but what's going to keep them there? If they keep acting this way, nothing. And by the way, if you watch SmackDown, I know a majority of you basically did not watch SmackDown. Um, Even though because y'all don't really know what channel it is, it's on minor television or this, that, the other, or you just go on Hulu or just go on here on this site and just watch all the stuff. You're gonna see one of my. I don't want to switch topics here, but I am gonna do it anyway. You can just tell me one of the main problems in WWE at the beginning of the show. Jack Swagger winning a World Top Championship. Once again, a new person basically walking around just cashing money in the bank with no pipe, no anything else, and basically becoming now the face of SmackDown with no build up or what have you. Another problem with the WWE and wrestling today. There's no build up, no connection with fans. For the past 6, 7 months before he won Money in the Bank, what was Jack Swagger doing? Feuding with Santino Marella and losing to Santino Marella. Yeah, yeah, that's world champion, ladies and gentlemen. And also, this doesn't really do anything. They say, well, we got a lot of young champions. See, we're pushing these guys. Yeah. But, is this responsible to TNA? God, first off, I think they're doing it the wrong way. If they just keep throwing people in the main events like this, it means that, there's no real step up. people like to say the Miz or Morrison and all this Miz and Morrison, and lesser extent CM Punk, even though he has won 3 championships, I still don't see him anywhere on mid Carter. These guys who work hard and everything else, they're gonna look like, I mean, hey, we worked hard, we did everything else. Why are we getting sidetracked for these guys just basically bodybuilding with Triple H or or have backstage politics or what have you? That to me, it gives the wrong license in the locker room, and trust me, you're gonna see a lot of people just jumping ship because of that ass. And believe me, a lot of people are gonna start jumping ship because of that. Mainly to Ring of Honor and TNA. The dang TNA's roster is already bloated, but I digress. But another thing that really pissed me off on SmackDown, he breaking up with Crime Time. Yes, another WWE tag team. No one bites the dust. Because honestly, who cares about a team that's over and should have won I don't know, tag team titles, a couple years when they feuded with Priceless. That would have been great, but no, 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 no. They had to just, they had to lose to the bland white boys and you know, and basically, by the way, one of the things I truly remember about Crown Time is that they won not one, but 2 times they won no contenderships for the tag team belts, and they didn't really cash it in. That was my thing right there, saying, you know what, they're never going to win the tag belts. Be it when they were partnering with John Cena and all this other stuff. Well, they were basically forgotten. I mean, Crown Time was that, and they were a pretty good tag team. Chad was, well, not really that. Chad was okay, but JTG was very interesting, and he really looked like he was. I honestly think that he was going to be very good, and he is very good. And you saw his match him and Chris Jericho a couple months back. I mean, this guy was last year. You saw him; he had really good talent potential, and even Shad actually picked up his game with Crown Time. And then they just break him up after like a minute match, and Chad just beats the crap out of JTG, just like the Colognes last year. I don't know why the hell they broke up in the first place. What, because they lost the tag belts and everything? I mean, man, I just don't get this. I mean, I honestly don't know why they broke these teams up, and people saying, well, what's the point? I mean, what's the point of having tag teams now? I mean, who is it? The Hart Dynasty and Crawford Beretta. That's it. Um, that's the only tag teams they have there anyway. It's I don't know what's going on with WWE. That's not the only tag teams they are in are basically random teams. They're just random mishmash teams. It's the random mishmash team show. That is the WWE. And that really does crystallize one of my main faults with the WWE at this point, because one, they push people way too quickly, and two, um, they destroy tag teams. And when they have a good thing, and number three, my last point before I run out of time here, is that when they see a good thing with, say, like Edge and Randy Orton, they're going to screw it up because, well, instead of doing something more interesting and not talking down to the audience, they're going to talk down to the audience and make them to this sympathetic, pathetic baby face, you know, basically castrate them and just say WWE Universe and all that other crap. But anyway, that's all I got to say. Dixie T here. Peace and love. I will see y'all when I see y'all later.